What's up, guys? I got an awesome video for you today. It's the new Matco Maximus 3.0. This is the first look that I can get and I can share it with you guys of Matco's new heavy duty scanner. Not only is this a heavy duty scanner, but it also does cars, trucks, medium trucks, and heavy equipment. So if you guys working on Komatsu Tracos, this bad boy will be your buddy too. So you guys come along and let's take the first look at the Maximus. Alright guys, Matco was awesome enough and Michael was cool enough to get the demo and bring it here. Like Michael picked it up from UPS or whatever and brought it straight to the shop. So this is the first look that we're going to get of the new Maximus 3.0. This thing can do anything from a Honda Accord to a Peterbilt truck and a John Deere dozer or backhoe or whatever. So let's take a look at this thing and I'll show you what all it comes with. Okay guys, since this unit does light, medium duty as well as heavy duty and industrial construction equipment and stuff like that, you can get it all in one case, but this unit was ordered and it's a separate deal. Like if you order it all together from cars to heavy duty, it'll all be in one case. This one comes in two cases because he ordered the regular car scanner and then added the heavy duty side to it. So if you're looking at just for the car side, this is the case that you're gonna get with it. Of course, it's custom molded with a foam and it's got your connections up here. It's Bluetooth. Like this is what will plug into your car and it wirelessly transmits to that. So that's pretty cool. It's got a little stylus in there, charging cable, all your goodies, little brick thingy. And this is the heavy duty box. So I'm under the assumption if you order the heavy duty with light duty, all of this is in this one box. So we'll take a look at it real quick. Like I said, I've just opened it, I've just turned it on. I haven't got a chance to play with it, but I wanted to show you kind of the unboxing reveal video of it. But here is the Bluetooth. I'm gonna tear this out of here because this is pretty nice. Like this is what goes in the vehicle. I think you can connect it to your computer screen through that port if you want to do that. But here's where the diagnostic cables plug up. Like I say, it is Bluetooth. This runs off of the big truck, the batteries or whatever. But here's the Bluetooth connection, and look at the cables that you get. It comes with several different ones. Michael did warn me there's one in here that's got a yellow tag that is going to be this one. He said kind of put it up in a drawer. This has something to do with Caterpillar and it reverses the polarity or whatever. But it's got your standard OBD2, your 9-pin, and on this side you got a ton of cables and adapters. Here's going to be your power adapter to charge it with and all of that stuff so you can hook it to a battery. And here's all your other crazy connectors for some of these trucks that we usually don't see, but they send all of them with you. I just flipped through the little box here a while ago. Look at this thing. It's a monster. It's really heavy duty. The buttons are all rubber coated. It seems to be pretty robust and rugged. It does have a camera on the back side. I'm assuming that's so you can take pictures of problems with the vehicle or maybe VIN codes or something like that. Like I say, I just got it, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to play with it. And I'm gonna start it all over and that way you guys can see how fast this thing starts up. So this is, once it powers up, this is the screen and you hit the Maximus 3.0 button. You'll see that? That bad boy is fast. Click run diagnostics, pulls up on this screen and bam, she's ready to go. You can see here at the top, it's got automotive maintenance resets and this, let me just show you this real quick. Brake resets, the battery resets, brake bleeding, tire pressure monitoring system, DPF, regens. I mean, this son of a gun is nice. And you can go to the heavy duty. Let me go back to automotive, hit demo. That way you guys can kind of see what all kind of coverages it's got here. I mean, it's ridiculous what this scan tool can do and what it can read. So let me get back. Okay, Michael warned me about this. Anytime you go to exit it, you'll hear that sound, and that's to remind you to take the Bluetooth box out of the vehicle. So I really do like that feature, because if your customer drives off with this in their car, it's probably pretty damn expensive, and it's going to be embarrassing to have to call your customer to come back because you forgot your stuff out of there. But anyway, let's go to heavy duty. Look at all of what it does. Of course, Allison heavy duty, all of your common stuff that most scan tools will do, such as, you know, Cummins and Freightliners and all of that. But like Bendix, it's got Bluebird school buses. If you guys are working on an auto car, this thing's got you covered too. Eaton, and we're actually looking at doing a truck. It's going to be a T680 with an automatic transmission, and you have to reset the clutch on that truck through the ECM. This one will do it. That's pretty cool, because that's one of the first things I looked at. And you can see it's got international equipment guys, John Deere, KWs, Max Force, Max, I mean, PACCAR, Peterbilt, Sprinters, Western Star, Sterlings, Volvos, Wabco. Like, that's the only thing that I don't have on the Snap-on scanner, the Snap-on ProLink. I want the Wabco, but it's a pretty salty piece of software. With this one, it's got every bit of it in it. But let's go to something that I know a good bit about. Let's go to PACCARs. Let's see if we can figure out how to get it to do something. Let's just hit okay. Okay, so it's looking for the box that we don't have plugged in, of course, because we don't have a PACCAR in here. I was hoping it would show like a demo of it, of what it would do. But here's kind of what it says it can do. I'm not going to read it all. You guys are grown men, you can read yourself. But it is a bi-directional diagnostic tool, not just a scanner / code reader. So it will talk to and from the ECM, which is pretty cool. I know you can do VGTs on PACCARs with this, you know, to do the calibrate codes and stuff like that, which is awesome. Let's go to something else here. You can do your fuel dosing valves. Let's see, injector cutouts, disabled DEF derates. That is a must, especially on PACCARs a lot of times, because you'll be screwed without that ability. There we go. Install and calibrate the VGT turbo actuator. That is an awesome feature, because you're not going to put one of those on without the ability to calibrate it. So let's see, test the EGR and turbo conditions. It's got a lot of stuff. Validate the accelerator pedal. We've actually had several of our Peterbilts and Kenworth trucks that we worked on recently that had accelerator position sensors that are bad, and being able to work that through this tool is going to be handy. Of course, regens. You can install a clean DPF or a new DPF with it. So I'm really excited about putting this thing on a truck and actually getting to use some of the features with it. So that's going to be awesome. Don't forget your little Bluetooth thing. So let's go. Let's see, there's a lot of Cummins on the road. So let's look at some of this Cummins stuff. Let's see what they show here. Let's say I'm not going to read it. You guys can look at it as well as I do. Driving, having the ability to drive a vehicle and record what it's doing is an awesome feature that's in a scan tool or a diagnostic tool, and this does it. because everybody knows it's a pain in the butt to try to have it on live data, drive and shift a 10 or 13 or 18 speed truck and watch the tool as you're going. I'm assuming, I have not seen it on this tool, but I'm assuming it's probably like most scan tools that have that record feature. Like if you feel the truck miss, you can touch the screen somewhere and it'll bookmark it in the recording so you can go back through it. And as fancy as this is, I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going to be there. It don't break it down as much on the Cummins as I thought it would. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at some Freightliner stuff. I'll let you guys read all that, because like I say, I'm upside down. I flipped through a lot of this stuff, but it really broke down a lot on the pack car stuff. Let's see if it'll show what's new. Okay, this is gonna be just a general what's new, because there ain't no max force and no freight shaker. So, and I'm pretty sure that's probably a general what's new. All right, so there is kind of what the scan tool looks like and functions as. And like I say, you can go to your car side, do all your maintenance resets, go to heavy duty and previous sessions, like if a truck left or whatever, maybe you could look up something, I don't know, without having to go through it. But here's the HD demo. So let's see what we got to do to that. Let's just hit OK. And let's go with a Freightliner engine control module. Let's say it's got a Detroit in it. So here we go. Let's see, read fault codes. There's going to show us what fault codes are in there. All right, I had to move over here because it's kind of hard to read it upside down. But EGR feedback on lambda too low, EGR feedback on lambda too high. All right, so here's what codes it's showing that's in it. If it's hooked to the internet, from my understanding, of course, there's your VIN number and your mileage and all that good stuff. But as far as what I've been told, the Maximus fix, you can click and it pretty much gives you a step-by-step guide to how to find and fix, or how to find and repair the problem. And I think it's technician kind of oriented. You know, it goes by what other techs have done to find and fix the problems. So let's back out of that. Let's see what else it's got here. Let's go to actuation test. So there's your injector cutouts. So you could do each one individually if you wanted to. And there's what it looks like. And of course, you know, in real life, it'll go through there and you'll hear it kicking out each injector. Let's look at data streams. So here's what your live data would look like as it's working. You can hit graph so you can watch it in a graph line if you want. It's got the record feature. Click back to value and it'll give you your percentage and actual standard ranges. So I can't wait to put this thing to a real test so we can actually see. I went back and switched it to Cummins now. So let's hit special functions. Let's look for, everybody loves to regen a diesel truck. So after treatment diesel particulate filter regeneration. Here's exactly what it expects you to have done before you start the test. And you hit yes if everything is good. Some more stuff to make sure you don't burn your shop down. Talking about everything gets hot as crap when you're doing a regen. Then you hit yes. And she's going to go through the stages. I'm sure, you know, it'll have, you know, the warm-up time and all of that to make sure everything's right before it will let you regen it. So here is everything, and we'll hit start and we will watch it regen. You can see the outlet temperature and the inlet temperature, what they're doing. And I'm sure it'll run through the whole thing, but we're not going to sit here for 2 hours like it takes on the Cummins to regen. So we'll hit stop. Let's see what feature and parameter it is. All right, let's go back out of here. Don't forget your Bluetooth box thingy in there. But what I was talking about earlier, here's the Eaton and introduction. You can see here exactly what I was talking about. Clutch abuse utility, driver interface, type calibration, blah, 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 blah. So that's going to be really handy for the Eaton transmission to be able to use this tool. All right, guys, there's the first look at the Maximus 3.0 by Matco Tools. Like I say, this is the demo unit. I'm not even sure if everything's like done yet for sale on all the HD stuff, but it's a pretty cool tool. That way, if you're kind of a combo shop like we are, where you work on medium duty, light duty, heavy duty, this is going to be an awesome tool because you got one tablet, one case. You know, that's great. You don't have to have 3 or 4 scan tools. I don't know all the prices yet. Michael's supposed to be getting back with me on that. That way we can kind of let you guys know. I've heard it was going to be around 6,000-ish for the HD with all the cables and connectors. It was going to be around 8,500 or so with the full unit that you can do anything from a Toyota Camry up to a Freightliner if that's what you choose to do. So that's really not that bad considering the cost of scan tools. Another feature that I really like about this scan tool, it is upgradable. You can upgrade it every year with a subscription. But unlike the Bosch, it don't turn into a code reader 12 months from today. So if everything in here is 2020 and down, this time next year, it's going to still do 2020 and down. It's just not going to have the upgrades that's going to allow you to do the 2021s or 2022s or whatever year model it is the year before when you purchase it. You're still going to be able to use the tool, so it's not going to turn into just a simple $200 code reader. So that's super awesome with the ability that it's got to connect to the internet and do some of the fixing help. I don't know what it was called in there. It was like a Maximus or something like that. But that's going to be super cool. Michael did tell me all the wiring diagrams or everything's color coded, so that's going to come in handy. You can sit at the truck and do everything on this tablet that you need to do to help fix whatever issue that you're looking at. We're definitely going to be doing some more videos on this. We're going to be actually using this on a couple of trucks, so we'll give you a full demo of everything this tool can do inside the trucks. So anything that you guys would like to see, let me know down in the comments and we'll try to get that in a video. Now keep in mind, we don't have 2,000 different trucks that we can pull in here every day. So, you know, we're going to try to do some cat stuff, you know, with a C15. We're going to do some ISX stuff. We're going to do some PACCAR stuff. We're going to do some Cummins stuff. I've got a Volvo. I've got a Mac. I do have an international truck that we're going to use. I've already got all this stuff kind of lined up to use this tool on. So it should be some pretty neat videos. And I'm going to do one more video that Matco don't know about, that Snap-on don't know about, that Bosch don't know about. I've got all 3 of these scanners here at my shop at one time. So we're going to do a head-to-head test with this versus the Snap-on versus the Bosch. We're going to plug them up. We're going to see how long it takes for them to boot up. We're going to see how long it takes for them to actually scan and find the codes. And we're going to see what codes this one finds and what it says versus the Snap-on versus the Bosch. That'll be a pretty cool tool to compare all three of them at the same time to see if everybody's reading on the same page or somebody's looking the other direction. But anyway, guys, that's my video. That is the Maximus 3.0. Thanks for watching. Like always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button. You guys have a great one, and we'll catch you next time.